What's going on, guys and girls? Welcome back to my channel. So I have a couple announcements real quick before we jump into the video. First and foremost, I would like to thank you guys for 2,000 subscribers. That means the world to me. I remember when 20 subscribers was a huge deal, but now we're at 2,000. My stats have done nothing but skyrocket within the last few months, and it's all because of you guys, and I very much appreciate that. Now, with that being said, I am now also YouTube partner verified. So if you go here to my homepage on my channel, you can now hit the join button, and if you pay a monthly fee, you have a couple different options there. You can like talk to me one-on-one through social media. You can see behind the scene footage of what goes on here. I have a lot of behind the scenes footage to upload. And then the other one is shout outs. So if you pay the monthly fee, then at the end of videos like this, I will link a link to your YouTube page and whoever you want to give a shout out to, yourself, your mom, whole 9 yards. So, it's also been brought to my attention that I have a lot of younger audience who love to draw and doodle. So this is just kind of a put forth question now. Later, if you guys would be interested in sending me like fan art, stuff like that, let me know. Maybe we can do like a contest or something like that, and I would love to feature all those pictures and whatever you all want to send me through my mail. So it's just an idea for the future, maybe, if you guys are interested in that. And last final tip before we jump into the video is someone's also brought to my attention about possibly doing like 2,000 club shirts. I don't know if that's something that would interest you guys. I would only do that if you guys would, be interested in that, because I don't want to do just like 10 or something. I'd like to get up there in numbers and be able to distribute properly through you guys. So if you guys are interested in the doodle contest or the shirts, please let me know down below in the comments. So, that being said, jumping into today's video, what can junior firefighters do on scene? We're going to talk about that. Let's get into it. It's like 95 degrees out today. It is actually cooler with the bay doors down than if they were up. It is that hot outside in this wonderful mountain state. But as always, I gotta say that just because these are the rules at my department does not mean these are the rules at your department or your local departments. Every department's SOPs, SOGs, state laws, they are all completely different. The odds are, they could be the same as my department, but they probably will not be. So with that being said, we allow kids to become junior firefighters at the age of 16 here at my department. And I think that's with that being a state mandated thing. We can't go any younger than 16. Starting out, junior firefighters can train, they can watch trucks, they can participate in fundraisers, they can do everything here besides run calls. The only calls junior firefighters are permitted to run without any certifications are brush fires. The only reason they can run brush fires is because, and you can tell anybody in this community, hey, I need you to pick up a rake and start raking leaves. And that's the only reason junior firefighters are allowed to run brush fires. Past that, they can't shuttle water, they can't participate in basic first aid, even mop up on a fire scene, it's a big no. That being said, I remember when I was 16, I took my very first fire class. It was hazmat ops, and it was a huge deal to me, even though I did not end up actually passing the class. None of our juniors passed the class. I don't know what happened. We had very good instructors, but we just couldn't put two and two together. But then, we turn around, a couple years later, and we're 17 then, and we take our Fire 1, our Fire 2, hazmat ops, hazmat awareness, basic first aid, CPR, and we aced everything, and it was just amazing. And then at the age of 17, then while I was still a junior in high school, going into my senior year, we were then able to run calls. Now, even though we were able to run calls, we were still very permitted to what we could do on them said calls. So, we'll just give an example real quick. If we were towed for a motor vehicle accident with injuries, we would, we could run here, we could get decked out, get on the trucks, and, we'd go. But if we were on scene, we had to be very careful of what we did. We were pretty much observers, even though we had already had all of our certifications. We were usually only supposed to be observing. With that being said, though, if you would be asked to, hey, can you do traffic control on this end, or so and so, you were supposed to have another member with their certifications there observing you while you were conducting traffic or anything like that. You were allowed to do mop up on fire scenes, and you were allowed to do almost anything under supervision except pack up and go interior if you had to. And I was in a couple of situations as a junior firefighter where it's like, we had a, I remember it was one of my first structure fires, I believe, and it was like, it was a savable interior attack, and we pulled up, and it was me, two older guys, and a really fit, paid professional guy, and we got out, and the paid professional, he made the interior attack, and I was just, in a bad situation like that because, I wasn't even allowed, I don't even think we were allowed to touch air packs in, and all I could do is just sit there and watch whenever, whenever one guy would just go in and try to make the knockdown, and he was able to, thankfully, and everything just went without flaw, and it was just amazing that was able to happen because, it's like you stand there and you're just watching, everything break loose, and you feel bad because you're like, I can't do anything but stand here, and that's just some of the risk you take in the name of the game, and just being able to observe, and it can definitely be rough at times, but your day will come when you can make interior attack if you have to. So them are just some examples that you could do whenever it came down to running calls and stuff like that. Like I said, juniors are a big help to the assets and resources here behind the scenes at the fire station. They were responsible for assisting in a lot of the cleaning and prepping for fundraisers. And they were just able to do a lot of the younger, more physical labor, while the older guys were still, kind of sitting back and thinking, okay, well, do we got everything set up? Do we got enough money? Do we have everything documented right? So the juniors are a big help, and it does get old whenever you are the one who constantly gets asked, hey, would you care to go back there and do this, or maybe clean, or something like that. But I promise, it's just the probationary game. Your day will come whenever you can say, when you will have other kids there to fill your spot who will be assigned to the cleaning duties, or maybe just anything like that. So just because you're young, they will take an advantage of you, but I promise it'll be okay because it's just the name of the probationary junior game. With all that being said, I hope that clears a lot of the junior talk in the comment sections, a lot of the questions that people had. If you have any other questions, please feel free to comment down below. I will get back to you. I will try to answer them the best I can. The basic line of it is juniors are just observers. You have some rights here and there, but other than that, you're basically just there to watch. So, for you young bucks, it sucks in the beginning, but I promise it only gets better as life goes on. So, I appreciate you guys watching. Let me know what you all think about the drawings and the t-shirt ideas. Please comment down below and tell me what you think. Appreciate you guys watching. You all stay safe in these crazy times. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.